Hey, my name BeeKayy, and this is my channel. This is the Will BeeKayy Spiritual Renegade channel, potential guru. And if you're new here, subscribe. You are a wonderful. And I am BeeKayy. And if you are returning, please, huh. Hey y'all. So, not to be like a Debbie Downer or nothing, but I know that y'all probably had watched my last video and was like, what the fuck is BeeKayy going through? Right? What the fuck was he going through? What was I going through? You know what? Not important right now. What is important is it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Um, Shout outs to okay, so my guides, my team got 111 when I had started that, but have been telling me personally that it's I'm a very guarded and cautious and like take my time to make the right decision type of person. Very like discreet. I don't put my business out there. I don't tell everybody nothing because if it ain't your business, it ain't your business. But even just with the little things that I do tell people, God has been telling me lately, like it's certain people that's always trying to spy on me and tap into my energy and do this death magic and do these rituals and spells and hexes and curses and things on me, and that some of them are really close to around like where I be at and people I know and things of that such and whatnot. Even some of y'all watching and some people that I'm subscribed to. It's a lot of people that's it's anyway. So I guess it's just a lot more that I have to keep to myself now, but that's okay. I just did want to touch on. I know I have been, I guess you could say like MIA 222. Somebody has been looking for me and hasn't seen me uploading on my channels. And I do have two, well, technically three, but I do have two YouTube channels. And I haven't been posting on that other one for a minute. But that's only because that's my Google tour guide for the Metro Detroit area YouTube channel where I do video reviews. And I guess I just haven't found anything review worthy lately. Or maybe that's part of my protection. Who knows? Um, but yes, the BeeKayy had been going through some things, just taking time to live life. And, I'm a private, proprietor, CEO, business owner, and sole employee of the House of Abundance with your star player BeeKayy, because my name BeeKayy. And, just living in 3Ds. I was not having, hey, my babies, um, as much time to, dedicate to the channel as I would have liked to. Also, I've been tired. God been protecting me heavily. 333 when I said that. The archangels, my guardian angels, my ancestors. Shoot, I got a lot of people in 3D God's been telling me lately that love me so much that they be doing protective magics on me. And I don't even know who they are. I guess I just touch people. It's wonderful. Um, but have been protecting me a lot just from I guess a lot of things going on that is not my business, some of which I was aware of, and some of which did not come to my attention because 404, I was being protected, you know, national Jesus, lips, teeth, tip of the downloads, national implications, 414, globally being protected by a network of positivity and love and nature. I had seen 420 and 421. That's herbs and Earth Day. Um, yeah, so I just been sleepy. But then, it's like the opposite of pneumonia season. So it's like allergy and sinus season. And both of them seasons are like not great for this BeeKayy. The breathings, y'all. The breathings. The breathings. So, yeah. And I do personal readings. I don't know if I mentioned that. I do personal readings, but the way my personal readings are set up, because I'm a very in depth, like down to the listen, I could see everything about you, and I can feel all of y'all energy that tap into me, but it's just a lot easier to focus on one person and their team and their messages and what's going on intangibly and invisibly with them when it's like I do all my personals in person, personals, um, um, F2F, like IRL, right? And so I live in the Metro Detroit area, and my infos for all of my services, physical, psychic, meditational, spiritual, and otherwise, and all of that good stuff. All of that will be in my description. But as far as personals go, because I really only pull cards on people in person. Don't contact me for no personal if you're not in the Metro Detroit area or willing to meet me in the person. Because again, it just helps me a lot. It's always something and somebody or somewhere pulling on my energy. And so when I know exactly what I'm looking at, it's just yeah. So, but yes, my personals are open for the summer. I am doing landscaping and hair, and I was doing taxes, but tax season is over. It's resume season now. Come and get your resumes. And we got these healing hands and green thumbs and things. I was actually considering because you know what, I got this download from God itself like a week ago about the financial things. And just so, yeah, I feel like people with a lot of land need to be calling me Rachna because this is sowing season, and in a couple months it'll be harvest season. And a lot of people is gonna get cut off from things that was financial stability to them. So they might want to start growing their own foods. That's always a dream I had when I was a kid. I always wanted to own like I guess like a little house on the prairie out in the countryside somewhere where like I had all my own shit, my little farmlands and things and my little animals and no neighbors and nice sunshine and big open spaces with flowers and things, maybe a stream or a mountain or something nearby, who knows. But I'm a city folk, been in the city my whole life. And as a city folk, I don't know. Like we're not as mean as New Yorkers, but here in Detroit, like everything is always on the move and we're one of the crime capitals of the world. So it's always some strange shit going on in Detroit. I'm getting downloads right now. And you know what? Okay. So my team is telling me that eventually soon I'm getting a download for it. I'm gonna have to make this video about and I actually already have at least like three of these videos. Ascension symptoms of upgrade symptoms, up lips, teeth, tip of the symptoms, upgrade symptoms and ascension symptoms and DNA healing symptoms and things like that, just touching on like because everything starts in the spirit, then it manifests in the astral, which is like the mental emotionals, and then eventually it touches down here in the 3Ds. But sometimes like the energy of God, the angels, even releasing some of your demons, or just becoming a better person, sometimes that translates into things happening in your real body, not your God body, your light body, your emotional, all them the bodies you can't see, but your actual body. And sometimes it makes things happen to you that you are not really fully understanding of in that moment. And some of those things really hurt. We'll talk about it. Um, I was actually gonna do a reading. I was gonna pull some cards. So thank you, God, Source, Lord, Universe, Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, guardian angels. Thank you, love here, there, and everywhere. Thank you, Spirit, who is doing black magic on my throat? I rebuke you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Spirit Fam, Soul Tribe, and all those with the same vibe. And thank you for everything and everything and everything. And thank you for being a part of the process. All right, let's do this. So I didn't actually prepare or nothing. Um, I just woke up, started my little day process. I always meditate in silence for a little bit, listen to God, tend my team, telling me things that's been happening while my eyes was closed and my spirit was outside my body. And so I just sat down and hit the button. I didn't actually record. I was getting to read it for myself. Um, all that to say, I have everything I need right here, but it is not organized. So, perdón, un momento, por favor, s'il vous plaît, if you will, thank you. And I was looking for things. I'm betting you they're in these pockets. Download for somebody. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're a person like me who carries a lot of things in your pockets, it may or may not be important for you to clean your pockets every night. Check your pockets to make sure you put things away. 'Cause I got pockets full of stuff. I don't know what's in my pockets right now, but I know I'm looking for stuff, and they probably in my pockets. All right. Okay. So I guess this message is like a message of, oh, okay, download. God told me to tell you this. Okay, so 11:11 when I started. So we are finally outside of the main energy of this Mercury retrograde in the sign of Gemini, which is really like Sagittarius season in the springtime, but it's also a lot of things. Like it's just a lot of things. So we are finally over the hump. We are in the post shadow. That means we got about like another week and a half of all this confusing mess bullshit, and then it is over. We can finally see and think and feel and understand things just a little bit more clearly. But also, for a lot of people, it's not going to take a week and a half. You know why? Because today, I just knew it was coming out eventually. Hey, Viv. I felt it. I had to stop myself at the beginning, but I felt it coming. I can feel it coming in the air all night. Oh, Lord. I've been waiting for this feeling for all my life. Oh, Lord. Today is the first day of Mars in Aries. Now, that's gonna touch a whole bunch of lots of peoples, but especially like the cardinals. So that's Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Um, Aries and Scorpio, Aries and Libra, because Mars rules Aries, right? But it also rules Scorpio. So Aries and Taurus, Libra and Scorpio, Sagittarius and Gemini, because Mercury, and then and Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, because we all represent like starters, the beginnings, the foundation of an energy, like the initiation. Like we're the shit starters. Like um Aries starts the energetic shit and just be on tip. Like Cancer starts the emotional shit and makes you feel the ways. Libra starts the intellectual shit and makes you think about things. And then Capricorn just is the shit and we will snatch the ground up from under you. And so yes. So for a lot of people getting out of um this entirety of this Mercury retrograde and like this post shadow, which usually would take about a week and a half, it's only gonna take a couple days because we is being amped by Aries, not Aries the sign, but like Aries, the god of war, Aries, the god of passion, Aries, the god of hey, what is he doing? The Hulk, right? Like like please don't make me angry, because you won't like me if you make me angry. Ain't that right, Oreo? It's not familiar. It's a cookie. My familiar is a cookie. We are sweet. Um. Anyway, yeah. So that was the channel message. Guys said that was the good job, BK, and 1414. And my angels and my demons all say hello to you. Do not fuck with me, cause my demons be waiting on you. And if you can't handle my demons, Lord knows you cannot take my angels. And I'm a force of myself to be reckoned with. So just just know that. Um, in touching my cards, right? I was just getting this download because I was just about. What are you doing? Stop it! What did y'all do to my dog? 15 minutes. All right. let's just do this quick 5-minute reading because when the cats are away, the mice will play. Okay, somebody out here being ratchet. I don't know who being ratchet, but 1511, that's military time for 311. The spirit is working on somebody or God is watching something. 322 and something about to change, but somebody is not gonna be happy with it. What? And so yeah, let me just do this. Listen now, hey. I'm gonna start shuffling. You start screaming. What is going on? Who is being tormented? Who getting their ass beat? What is going on? Meow. Moon, moon, the moon, Pisces. It's so funny as I said that I can literally see the moon card through the deck. Not not the moon card, the high priestess card, but the in this deck the high priestess card because all the images are simplified is just a moon, like a crescent moon over a book, like a grimoire. Who? Okay, I had this dream, right? God had showed me this vision of somebody being drowned in the bathtub. I don't know. And now animals are fighting each other in bathtubs. And but the way I saw it, see, I'm a pop culture prince. Well, the shoot, they said you're higher than a prince now, but I just say pop culture prince, just meaning like sex them, but no, I'm playing. But I'm very aware of like because I'm a child of the internet. I know all about the movies and quotes and songs and all of those things. So a lot of my visions that God shows me usually be in the form of like a flashback of a show or a song or like a movie or something that I've seen, but it'd just be like one specific part or something. So God has showed me this scene from Ray. Damn, I just seen a whole bunch of people's birthday when I started this. But God has shown me this scene from the movie Ray, right? When Ray Charles, I'm sorry, that's not his real name. When something Ray Charles something was a child, right? He had this little brother. Little brother and him used to compete and play and run around in circles and do all the things all the time. They was children of a sharecropper, meaning she wasn't a slave, but like her mama was a slave, and it was like that integration period of black people learning what to do with themselves after being slaves or whatever. So the lady, she washed clothes for white people, right? So she was washing some white lady clothes. Her little boys was out running around in the backyard doing whatever, right? And then Ray, because he was the big brother, he was, I guess, supposed to be watching, the little brother. They was playing like tag or hide and go seek or some shit, right? And then, yes. And, oh, that's you. You know what? Y'all, I was just told by God to tell y'all this. Listen, I am the only BeeKayy, Will BeeKayy, and all of my information is in my description. Beware of scammers and frauds. I am the only William BeeKayy out here doing this. And there's this one troll, I guess, who's been targeting tarot readers and women and gay men or anybody of a spiritual nature or anything or something like that. And pay him none. That means don't pay him no attention. Don't even like the way my existence is set up. God shows me that if it's not part of my life and meant to add to me and build my life better, it don't even need to be a part of my universe and my existence. So a lot of things just don't even like whatever. But yes. So okay, so in the scene, right? So they was running around, mama wasn't looking. The little boy, the younger brother, he was like, Ray, catch me, Ray. Look over here, catch me. He was running from his brother, looking back at his brother, but running forward at the same time, right? He tripped and fell in the wash bucket full of hot water and drowned to death, and his brother watched. And that really haunted his brother for the rest of his life because then from that moment on, anytime Ray got scared or anxious or felt alone or didn't know what to do or just felt like lost in any way, then he would start seeing his dead brother everywhere. I don't know what that had to do with anything, but it all started with somebody drowning. I don't know. Um, but that's what God had showed me. And then, I had seen a whole bunch of faces of people that was praying on my downfall. Not that I should be worried, but it's just, it's always good to have foresight and clarity to know what is going on. And we're gonna stop here because you know what just happened? And all of that High Priestess card with the Hanged One, with the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Tower. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Devil card. So this is like the best of the best of, and I just saw my birthday, the best of the best of the best, manifesting in and underneath all of that, you have the some type of king. I can't see, but somebody is resting. Somebody is signing new contracts and getting into these new cycles that are positive, that broke out of the hardships and let go of toxic behaviors, and then all of that is getting the best of emotional fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and the cooperation and joy and love and family that they've been looking for or waiting for or trying to manifest or something. All right, we're gonna do this real quick, but oh wait, I need one more. I'm gonna take one more just okay. They said take these two together, but this gonna be the last thing, and that's so funny that that's what it is. Okay, so like we said, that's the overall energy of what's going on, right? Trust the timing. So this is for whoever it's for. Take what resonates, leave the rest. It's a general message. I was gonna do love, finance, family, and career, but it's a lot going on. I gave you all that God given download, and here's some children's. Hi. So somebody had been following the intuition 2222 when I started. But somebody had been following their intuitions and it had been leading them out of a time or a period of stuckness or stagnancy or feeling like I was just giving this is what I heard when I was giving somebody else a reading recently, getting off the hamster wheel, basically, feeling like you was the hamster, putting in all this effort and time and energy and running on this little circle, but getting nowhere for a long time. But then following your intuition, God helped you to step off of the hamster wheel and brought you this whole new blessing where it touched you and made you feel so good that you just knew it was God. But then also it blessed you so nice that your blessings started to bless the people around you. But at the same time, because Hanged One and High Priestess, this moon card with this book, something, your team, your God, your higher powers was telling you in secret when you was by yourself that it was time for you to pour back into your own cup and leave some things behind. And that was intuition that you followed, right? And then in doing so, you started pouring back into yourself and seeing the effects of how great that is, how good it feels, and how much better it helps propel your life out of the situations that you don't need to be in, away from people that you don't need to be around, and into places that are meant for you to get your blessing, right? And then you get your blessing, right? Ace of Pentacles. Turning over a new leaf, making a step forward, doing that next right thing from that one movie. Um, and then, becoming that spiritual divine, wow. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. So I'm seeing now because God showed you when you're ready to see. All right. Because, okay. Because part of that new beginning that stepping into, because look, bow bow bow. So I don't know if this was a quick fast change. I don't know if this is Scorpio energy. This could be death and regeneration and rebirth and a lot of things, but this is something that happened quick, fast, and into hurried, and it happened to these okay, what I just heard, because I don't usually divulge a whole bunch of my own life, but I've been, upgraded and and graduated and pushed forward in my own self in a lot of ways. And I was told by my team and by God itself personally that I had graduated so good and so quick in a couple ways and at a couple levels that it happened so fast that I didn't even realize it until afterward. And like, I'm still getting realizations right now. But so, okay, I'm hearing that as Scorpio. Like, it was a whole, like, she's just a girl and she's on fire. Death and rebirth, like Phoenix energy transformation, right? And now you can't even help but being seen as what you are and showing up as who you are and being what you are. And like, you can't hold back no more. Like, can't stop, won't stop. Now I got to do it because I am what I am and I am that I am and I am the I am. All right. Am, uh, so these was the last two and we're about to be done. But lovers, Gemini energy, balance, family, duality, the spirit coming in, God's coming in, then being like, hi, I don't want a form of godliness. I want God. Like, stand still and know I am God. And like, what is you worried about? You see this balance and love on the inside, stability and prosperity and peace. And behind that came the three of wands, which is cooperation with the spirit. That is my body, mind, and soul all in alignment for God and the spirit and your whole team to come on in and help you. It helps shine the light on the inside of what you have been like in the dark about, right? Or whatever. And that clarity of love and heart and not being confused in your feelings, because my God is not an author of confusion. Thank you, Jesus. But once you start seeing the words lining back up in line for the page to turn and seeing how the book is actually written, then it's like you could follow your path and be a part of the story in the right way, right? Or something like that. See how like when you stack them right, like it went from being like so like it goes from because spirit comes in, right? So it's to where's your so it was like first you had this fire under your ass, right? And then it got into your heart and it illuminated all of the things that just needed, illumination, right? It also your light on the inside as it was rekindling and starting to burn passionately and more brightly started to irritate demons of people around you who was just not ready for that type of loving. But then God came up and busted up out them feelings of them things and was like, okay, so this is like very much so like Kundalini energy. Kundalini energy. Somebody finished they spiritual process. And when God busts up out the top, that is your serpent energy of your passion for life busting out of your crown chakra to touch God back in return directly. And so in doing so, like now you are whole, but also wholly, entirely, purely different and not any longer a product of your environment and circumstance. You are becoming exactly what God made you to be, right? And in doing so, like in graduating, in ascending, in elevating, now your last step, I guess, is because I just heard grab this Ace of Pentacles with this Tower card, is to let go quickly, emergently, immediately of all the things that remind you of your past life that you just left up out of, and let it go and let it fall away, and just let it do what it do and stuff. And then, as soon as you are completely done and honestly and wholly, truly let go of all the shits, turning over of a new leaf, like your whole new life is right there waiting for you with the new love, the new career, the new place, and the new car, and all the things that you might need for your new life is gonna be right there. As soon as you stand still and know I am God, and talk to your ancestors, and be grateful and humble, but also I guess step lively in faith and like, I know it's probably gonna be a little scary walking away from everything I know and thought I loved and used to trust for the wrong reasons, but God, right? And so if I gotta be out here in the cold, I know I ain't gonna be hungry or lonely and things is working out the way they're supposed to. So let me just do what I need to do right now. It might not always seem like the most sensical thing to do, but God works in mysterious ways. We're not meant to know the whole stories. Our little tiny human brains can handle that. But as long as taking the steps in the right direction, you always gonna get where you need to be, right? Is what I'm basically getting. And with that, I guess I'm up out of here because it's 30-30. That is like three completions all in one. And yeah, my team has been telling me that's part of the reason why I haven't been on here a lot lately because y'all see that I post consistently, but I've been needing rest lately. Like, usually, as a spiritual, I usually am fully awake in the God hour, but I've been knocked out. I've been falling asleep early. I've been like lethargic, still handling all my business, but taking the time to rest when needed. And so this is my little psychic contribution. Thank you, Jesus. To God be the glory. I say a namaste, family, and I love you, and I will see you soon. Continue watching. That was 3113. I always got the deets in the D. My name BeeKayy, and have a nice day wherever you are. BeeKayy said good day. Huh? BeeKayy said good day.